Hey Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey, coming to you from the 2022 LA Auto Show, and Hyundai just unveiled this to the North American audience. This is the new IONIQ 6. It is not a car, it's not a sedan, it's not a crossover. They are calling it a Streamliner design. And in this video, I'm going to give you a quick tour of this quirky and unique vehicle from Hyundai. Gearheads, as we say goodbye to daylight savings time and hello to dark all the time, you are going to be finding yourself driving in the dark a whole lot more, and your old headlights may not cut it as they once did. And this is where Auxito can help. With their LED bulb replacements, you can upgrade your vehicle's lighting in just a few minutes right in your driveway. We upgraded the headlights in our Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk thanks to our partnership with Auxito, and you can too. Just be sure to click the link down below and use the coupon code GTGarageTalk for 15% off your order and get new bulbs in your vehicle today and help out our channel in the process. Huge thanks to Auxito for their help. All right, Gearheads, starting up front, you can see there is a lot of similarity in small design aspects to the IONIQ 5 that we tested earlier on the channel. Although, while that one was very boxy and angular, this thing is decidedly not. It is very curvy and very sleek and svelte in its design language. But you can see up front here, just in the daytime running lights, this pixelated theme that will carry out throughout the entire IONIQ line. So Hyundai did announce when they announced this that the IONIQ 7 three-row multi-passenger SUV is the next vehicle to wear the IONIQ nameplate and will also feature this lighting element design. They showed us the concept last year at this LA Auto Show, so we're looking forward to seeing the real thing here very soon. But the front isn't so much what sets this thing apart, it's moving around to the side, and you can see here, this is not your typical car. They call it a Streamliner style vehicle because of this right here. The very streamlined back end to this vehicle. So it's just a very consistent flowing line all the way to the back of the vehicle. And coming around to the very back, you can see that pixel theme continues all across the back on the IONIQ 6. So you have a full width taillight in that pixelated fashion back here on the back. And then up above that, you do have a functional downforce here on this spoiler that does act as multiple different things. So again, downforce for a rear wing, but this is also your center high mounted stop lamp. So if somebody steps on the brake, this whole thing lights up, and you can see that pixelated theme is carried over up here as well. Let's see if, yep, this model is open for us to look at. So while there are some people looking around inside, we will look at the trunk of this. So again, not really a car, not a hatchback, but it does have a traditional trunk. And you can see it is a split trunk that can fold down and give you additional access on the inside. This is an all-electric vehicle. So Hyundai did optimize this vehicle from the inside out, thinking about interior space and usability. So on the inside, the floor is completely flat, and being an EV, there's no transmission tunnel or anything like that you have to worry about on the inside. And then the wheels have been pushed out to the corners thanks to the electric motors. You can get a all-wheel or rear-wheel drive version of this vehicle, but again, just giving you more interior space. But I'm gonna pop into this one and check it out. So much like the IONIQ 5, you get a dual screen display up front here. Very familiar design language in here to the IONIQ 5 that we tested earlier on this channel, but updated and just a little bit different. Very familiar switchgear, and again, the screens and the layouts there. Your drive mode selector is also very familiar from the IONIQ 5, a straight carryover. Perhaps my least favorite thing of this vehicle and the IONIQ is this gear selector, which made it a little more sense in the IONIQ because it had that floating center console that you can move forward and back. This has a full built-in stationary bridge, and I really like this design. So it allows you a Qi wireless charger, USB inputs right here, and just a little bit of extra storage up here, forward and aft cup holders. Your lock, unlock, and your window buttons are actually here on the center. So I don't know how well that will translate into my life. I know my car now has one lock and unlock button in the middle. It is not my favorite feature, but if you're used to driving a Jeep or a Bronco, you're probably used to the window switches here in the middle. And then underneath you have this massive storage area. Again, one of the benefits of it being an EV, you don't have to worry about transmission tunnels or anything like that. You can see the pixelated pattern continues in here, start off smaller and get bigger, and then get smaller again towards the front. I am gonna pull this door closed just to show you the cohesive design up here. Very interesting, the pixel design replaces your usual Hyundai logo on the steering wheel. So the exact same steering wheel from the IONIQ 5 is found here in the IONIQ 6. Again, missing the Hyundai badge. Here you've got 2-position memory for your seat, but again, no window or door controls here on the side. But this does have ambient LED lighting on the inside, and you can actually design this into an upper and a lower section with 2 different colors on the upper and lower section, which is a really cool and really nice touch. Going with the no controls on the door, you get your window or your mirror switches here on the front, charge port door, traction control, your trunk release, your electronic parking brake, and your screen brightness up in front of you. Interesting packaging. I don't know about completely removing the controls from the door, but these are rather unconventional vehicles, so it'll be interesting to see how these trickle out into the market and how they are received. But let me know your thoughts on that design choice down in the comments below. I'm gonna hop out now and take a look at the back seat here. So you can see the very interesting door handles. Again, a carryover from the IONIQ 5. When the doors are locked, they are flush and don't allow any resistance and airflow. Sitting behind myself at 5'10", the seat was about where I'd have it. I've got plenty of room back here, so very nice there. The doors back here actually do have window controls, but still have a very similar design to what was up front. And then you've got a little storage cubby right here. On the back of the center console, you actually get air vents. So again, the IONIQ 5 did not have air vents because of its movable center console. They were on the B-pillar, but here with this fixed center console on the IONIQ 6, you get the air vents back here. Just something to note, 2 USB-C charge points. I've got 6 on the brain here in the IONIQ 6. Another thing I will note is not here, at least on the model that I'm in right now, are rear window sunshades. So again, if you want that, that looks to be an IONIQ 5 feature that is missing, at least from this IONIQ 6 I am currently in. And then looking up at the roof, there is a standard skylight up above me, no full panoramic roof on this one. Moving to the seat itself, you do get a fold down center armrest with 2 cup holders. I already mentioned it is a split folding rear seat, but again, very comfortable, very roomy in here. Again, flat load floor, very nice, very spacious in here for sure. But I'm gonna pop back out. My goodness, very comfortable vehicle all the way around. Really like this green paint on this one, but I cannot see any indication of the model on this one. So we'll just have to wait to get more information on and from Hyundai on this IONIQ 6. But as you can see, it is very busy here at the 2022 LA Auto Show. If you want to see more from me, you can find me on all platforms. Be sure and follow along, subscribe. You know what to do. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. Everything is at GT Garage Talk. Or you can just head on over to gtgaragetalk.com. But as for me, from the 2022 LA Auto Show and the IONIQ 6, until next time, gearheads, bye.
Let's meet the 2023 IONIQ 6. Hey guys, show's getting ready to start. I'll see you there.